Okay, Assalamualaikum. Alright, so in this video, I will explain on PDE. Right, so PDE actually is our last topics or our last chapter for this subject. Okay, and then if you are still remember, I already mentioned about PDE in week 1. Okay, you already learned actually not too much, but at least you already know what is PDE. Okay, if you are still remember, in week 1, I explained to you that differential equation can be divided into two. Okay, the first one is we call it as ODE, and the second one is called PDE. So O is stand for ordinary, and P is stand for partial. Okay, so actually for ODE, you already covered on chapter 2. Okay, you find the solution of ODE by using undetermined, variation parameter, and so on, and also the Laplace transform. Okay, so for PDE, we will learn in this video, we will learn how to solve PDE. Okay, but before we go to solution of PDE, okay, so this is about DE, right? Okay, DE, if you still remember, we already learned about also about order, about the linear, and so on. So same thing for PDE also, they have this one, and this one is actually the same thing like you will learn in week 1. Okay, so you can refer back to your notes. Okay, saya tak ada video, we don't have video on that part, but you can refer to others video in this YouTube channel and so on, or you can refer to any sources, internet, and so on. Okay, so the main part for this chapter today, I mean for this PDE, is I want to explain on the classification of PDE itself, and also how to solve. Okay, and how to solve PDE. Okay, so for PDE, okay, PDE, they have two ways to answer. Okay, tak nampak. Okay, for PDE actually they have two what we call two solution lah, two type of solution. The first one is we call it as analytical, and the second one we call it as numerical. Okay, numerical. So for this week I will cover analytical, for next week I will cover numerical. But actually for both topics I already upload the slides. Okay, I already upload the slide before you catch this video, before you watch this video. Actually I already upload the slides on these two topics, so you can refer to the slide first. Then if you don't understand or you want to get to know more, ataupun you nak tengok how the way step by step, you can refer to the videos. Okay, alright. Okay, so we leave it first, I mean just hold this one first. What I want to explain now is the classification of PDE. Okay, now I said before, PDE, they have a classification of PDE, right? Okay, classification. Okay, classification of PDE. So it's divided into 3. Okay, the first one we call it as elliptic. The second one we call it as parabolic. And the third one we call it as hyperbolic. Okay, so they have 3 types of PDE: elliptic, parabolic, and also hyperbolic. Okay, before you can classify it into which category, whether this is elliptic, parabolic, or hyper, you need to know the first one. You need to know the formula lah. Okay, the equation of this one is a b square minus 4ac. Okay, b square minus 4ac. So BAC actually is a coefficient, it's a number. Okay, whereas you can get it from the equation given. Okay, so now based on this equation, how that we can classify which one is elliptic, which one is parabolic, and which one is hyperbolic. Okay, so the main ataupun the decision is based on this sign. Okay, if after you substitute value BAC, your b square minus 4ac is less than 0, so it will be elliptic. So elliptic means your b square minus 4ac is less than 0. And if you substitute b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, so it's a parabolic. And if you substitute b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, therefore it is hyperbolic. Okay, it's a hyperbolic. Alright, okay. Right, so now the question is where we can get the BAC, where the value come from. Okay, where the value come from? Okay, the value come from, for PDE, they have a equation or general equation. I write the general equation for PDE. Okay, a d square u dx square plus b d square u dx dy plus c d square u dy square plus d du dx plus e du dy plus fu equal to 0. So this is the general equation for PDE. And if you can see that they have a, b, c, d, e, f. So actually a, b, c and so on here is a coefficient. It's a number. It's a number, right? So what I want to highlight here, based on your equation just now, right, b square minus 4ac. So the only three numbers that you need to you need to highlight here is a, b, and c. The rest you can neglect, you can ignore. Okay, so you just look at what is the value for a, what's the value for b, what's the value for c, and then you substitute into the formula, so, and then to get whether the value is less than, equal, or greater than 0. So then you can classify lah your PDE is elliptic, parabolic, or hyper. Okay, right, so for the example I will show you in the next video. Okay, alright.